Hello there, folks. The meatbag was trying to figure out a good way to introduce the next new lol cow when, as cows are wont to do, Bat-ishman here decided to set the record straight. This is always a great opportunity to introduce someone new. He's kind of difficult to understand. Much like Cyrax, he talks in circles, or rather, alternating patterns of circles, ovals, and jagged lines. Thus, we've taken the liberty of editing each subject into its own section. Let's start with the basics. What he does for a living. Take it away, Batty.
For people to be pretending that they don't know what I do for a living and what I do for a career at this point, when I've literally devoted my entire life and existence to this, and I'm famous for what I do, and I've been doing this for, like I said, 3+ going on my 4th year. You're asking all the wrong questions. We know what I do. We know who I am. Like I said, I don't entertain conversations unless that conversation is conducive to me and acknowledges basic reality. What do you mean I think I'm this or that? I don't think I'm anything. I know what I am because I'm actively sitting here and I've literally exposed an entire ring. I do what I do for a living. A long repertoire of my career of accomplishments that no agency, no department, nobody can come close to. And I've accomplished more than all of them put together in 3+ going on 4 years than they've ever accomplished. I do what I do and I'm great at what I do.
Oh yeah, NASA got nothing on Bat-ishman.
Knowledge and information that I brought forward publicly on this platform because I'm amazing at my job and what I do. My job is self-proclaimed. I was chosen by God. Because you're not at the level to speak to me. You have to understand the kind of power I have. We operate above the Fed.
Who is we?
That's what folks gotta understand. I have a career. And really my job is to do God's will. You understand? But I do what I do for real. I'm very good at what I do. And I just don't understand how or why there could be absolutely any confusion at any point in any of this, because it's not confusing. Now, see, I'm a very important person. I don't think I'm anything. I know I am. I know I'm the best. I know I know I'm great. You know what I mean? I know who I am. And that's the problem. Folks just see confidence and they on this online stuff. But yeah, I'm hearing a lot of talking and I'm hearing that folks have questions, right? If you have questions, ask me the question. I've just learned to choose your words wisely now. These folks, they get on the internet and, they just want to talk. And that's the thing. And then he lets these other folks up and they have questions. I'm not in the business of answering those questions. You have to be in a position to ask me a question, first of all. Second of all, I don't know what you mean. I'm clearly independent. So the questions are questions that they are rhetorical questions. You should already know the answer. I do what I want to do. I'm a boss. What do you mean? To try to ask me questions, you'd have to be in a position to ask me a question. And that's all I'm saying. See, I don't have to answer nobody's questions because I'm in a position of power. And then folks just want to speak and they want what they're saying acknowledged, but it doesn't work that way because what they're saying isn't true and it doesn't exist. You're asking the wrong questions. First of all, the minute you speak, you're not speaking knowledge or anything that exists or makes any coherent sense. That's the first problem. That's why we're in this predicament. Number 2, you're asking questions and you can tell the minute that you're speaking that you're in your feelings. I'm not in my feelings. I'm all business. See, I don't owe anybody a response because those are civilians. I don't have to talk to civilians. So if folks want to ask me a question, first ask me, are you willing to conversate with me? That's the first question, and that's how it has to go. It all pertains to God, man. It all pertains to what I was talking about and thinking about right now as far as, I had a reading the other day. It was my dad reaching out to me, my father actually speaking to me through a reading and saying that he was sorry and that he, cares and loves me and that he's healed and, a lot of good stuff, but he was saying I'm sorry that I couldn't, be, I don't know. And what everything you needed me to be, and to me he was everything I needed him to be. So it's like, they want to deny what happens right in front of them, the points that are proven by God and I, and the Son of God, and they want to deny the reality and truth that you're looking at. Folks can talk, folks can pose, folks can pretend. I see it every day. I see the same thing. It's a lot of fake stuff. It's irrelevant to me. I do this for a career, brother. So point proven by God, lesson learned, move on. The difference is, like I said, the truth is God told me what it is. God told me vengeance is mine. And God said that, basically that, he already told me what it is. I already see what it is. That's why when I say things like I got federal indictments all across the board, I'm not kidding. It is what it is, man. Folks can say what they want. These are federal indictments. You're talking about, like hefty prison time. Let's just get real. And that's what God told me. He said folks are going to be in prison while I was on vacation. I'm just saying the truth. That's what God told me. But yeah, folks is asking all the wrong questions. The thing is, I own too much. I have too much wealth. I have too much success. The difference is that you got people walking around. I see it every day. And people front and they, put on a front and try to pretend there's something they're not. Or I own too much. I have too much wealth. I have too much success. I own too much. I have too much wealth. I have too much success.
You know how you can help solve the problem of too much wealth? By buying your own snacks.
They want to talk to people like they're right. I'm watching it right in front of my eyes. They want to talk to people like they're right and they know the way, but they really don't know the way. And they're misleading and they're anything. I'm equal to everyone, and if anything, I'm the most humble dude in existence, and all I've done is help everyone and bless everyone and be a good person to everyone. So these folks think that they really believe in delusion. They really think this stuff is real. Bro, you just on the internet. It's weird relationships with y'all computers and phones, like I told you. There's nothing real about anything that's been said. What are you talking about? I don't sweat that stuff. Have I ever looked phased? Look at me, bro.
Well, yeah. Actually, you have indeed been phased. You turned off comments because you couldn't handle heat from trolls and also apparently idle chit-chat or audio issue reports from neutral observers. Verdict, phased.
To be fair, Bat-like man firmly believes he knows the score and what's going on. He lives in reality.
What do you mean? I'm out here in reality, bro. See the thing? That's what I don't understand. What do you mean? You know what I mean? People know about me everywhere, so it's like...
Fact.
I could care less.
More people know about CIA Hole.
It has to make sense. My whole position is strength. I'm out here in the streets, streets.
Because I have absolutely no value for you two on the streets.
Streets. I'm out here in the real thing. I'm from the hood and the ghetto. You understand? I say what I want. I do what I want. I'm a boss.